So even when I'm sick, I still move. All right. 1 minute late. That's the record. Mercy me, but hello everybody. I hope everyone's doing well. It is July 19th, 2024. I am Kate. That's James.
Hello, everyone.
So before we go any further, we're going to hold a moment of silence for Bob Newhart.
Oh, I gotta mute that side.
You're okay. You're
There
okay.
we go.
But we're going to go ahead and have a moment of silence for Bob Newhart, who has unfortunately passed away
When did he die?
yesterday.
Oh, I remember the Bob Newhart show. I used to watch that with my
Yeah,
dad.
well, he died yesterday.
Oh,
And I was talking to my dad about all the deaths. I mean, not just Richard's. I mean, everyone's. And he said that that it is just a bad month, just a bad month. And it's like, yeah, it's a bad month, and it also has been a bad year now that we're looking at, but there's good in it. So that's something I always tell myself: there's good within the bad.
mm-hmm.
And there is, I mean, the good is that we're up, or we're alive, we're breathing. The good is that I'm still able to help people through this time. The good is that you're still up and running, and the good is that people are watching and will be seeing this. That's good,
Oh, yes.
and there are still wonderful people on this earth. That is the good. And so despite what I've been feeling lately, I'm always been focusing on the good. So there's a lot of good. So James, when you're ready, we'll do a moment of silence.
Yep, I'm ready when you are.
All right, ready?
Yep.
So let's go ahead and bow our heads for a moment of silence for Bob Newhart, who has passed away yesterday. And go. All right, thank you guys for doing that. Just a bad month. That's what my dad said. Bad month. I'm like, yeah. Yes, it has. But that's okay. It's all right. We all have our days and moments. All right, so James, you ready for your review?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go ahead and get you big here, and you can go. Go.
So, I haven't watched this movie in a while, but this is one of my favorite movies from 1985, Lady Hawk, with
Yeah.
Rutger
Oh, what a
Hauer,
great movie.
Michelle Pfeiffer, and Ferris
Oh, I
Bueller
like it.
himself. But I'm not having my day off in this movie, so don't expect me to be Ferris Bueller. So this movie is about these two who are deeply in love with each other, but
Right.
this very insane bishop doesn't want them to be together. So he makes a pact with the beast, as you know him
Mhm.
as the devil. But I thought it'd be nice to call him the beast, and all the powers and darkness of hell, and to make them not be together. So she's a hawk by day, and he's a wolf by night, and
That's
never will they be able to touch or be together. So this come in Philip Gagnon, the mouse,
yeah.
and he helps them out. And then, well, I'm not going to say the rest, but it's a great story. The music. I made a mistake when I said it was Tangerine Dream. It's Alan Parsons Project
It's okay.
that did it, and I love the theme song from this movie. And this is such a great film. If you have not seen this, do yourself a favor, go out and buy yourself a copy because you're not going to be
It's a great
disappointed.
movie. Great
And
movie.
now for the
That
Fab
form.
Forum, it was excellent. Oh my god,
Oh,
it was
do
only one.
tell. I want to know this. Do tell.
It was one half of the Black Pumas. His first name is Adrian. I forget his last name.
Yeah.
But you know who I'm
Black
talking about,
Widows are
Kate?
good.
Yeah, I forgot his last name. And he talked about how the Beatles inspired him to become a singer and songwriter. And then he met the other guy, and he talked about how they formed the band and how they met Ringo and Paul McCartney and everyone. And they said that the Beatles were such a big inspiration to them,
Sure.
and how their career just took off. And they did it. They started the show with the band's cover of a Beatles song, Eleanor Rigby, and it was fan. I'm very very picky of who does a cover of a Beatles song because sometimes they
Yeah.
butcher it, but and Eleanor Rigby being one of my favorites, it was different and I enjoyed it. I have to say it was very, very well done. I thought I was nervous. I'm like, uh-oh, are they going to butcher this song? But no, it sounded perfect. And I thought it was really good. Then they talked about the Mind Games box set. It was amazing. And so now back to our regular scheduled program. Ding!
Well, did you know that Alice Cooper did a cover of Eleanor Rigby?
He did.
And he has also done a cover, I think he said 3 covers of Yellow Submarine.
Oh.
He is a huge Beatles fan. Huge. So when you said about Eleanor Rigby, I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds like I thought of Alice Cooper because he covered Eleanor Rigby. You know, he covered Yellow Submarine. So he's a huge Beatles fan. He plays a lot of Beatles on his channel too. But let's see. So what do I have to report?
Alice Cooper would join the All Star band with Ringo and play guitar in it.
Oh, he's a guitarist, but he's more of a singer.
Yeah.
I don't see. I mean, it'd be kind of cool to see. He does play guitar. He's a really good guitarist. I've seen him play guitars on several things. It's pretty cool.
Oh wow.
No, he's a very cool person. Very cool. What else do I have to report? I have to report. My father and I looked at the Michael W. Smith tickets because Michael W. Smith will be here.
Oh, that's right.
November 8th here in downtown where I live, and my dad and I were looking at it, so we're thinking about it. We would like to go because eons ago, my dad and I went up to Estes Park, and there was like this YMCA camp, and we got to see all these artists, and so one of the first concerts we saw there was Michael W. Smith with Amy Grant.
Hi, Melissa.
Hi, Melissa. So good to see you. How are you, dear? Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it. I really do. And to those who are watching, I appreciate you. I do. And but the whole concert was phenomenal. I was trying so hard to get Amy Grant's autograph, it just didn't happen. I wanted that autograph so bad. But Michael W. Smith, he knows how to put on the show. And so I had the honor to see Michael W. Smith live, and he's coming back here in November 8th here in downtown. And I think I'm going to go see that.
Well, don't wait till the last minute. There's no tickets left.
Yeah, I know, but the prices are high right now with the tickets, so we're just kind of just waiting. So it's like it's gonna, if anything, we'll be in B seating, which is like right behind the front row, which works for me. That's the cheapest seating.
We're
working on. We're highly interested in that, just to see that. So we're highly interested. And then what else do I have to report?
Does he have an opening act?
Nope, just him.
Oh.
Pretty good. It'd be nice if it was Amy Grant too. I would like to see her.
I would that autograph that you still want.
Amy Grant. I'm like, that would. Oh man, Amy Grant. I'm like, jeez. Like I grew up listening to her as well. I mean, I had like cassette tapes of hers, CDs of hers. In the storage room, I have bins and bins and bins of CDs, so I'm sure hers is in there somewhere. but but she's doing good. Her husband, Vince Gill, he's with the Eagles right now.
Ooh.
Yep, and I've seen Vince Gill live before. He's wonderful live. I love his voice. He has a good voice too.
So that means her name has changed to Amy Gill.
No, it's actually Amy Grant still. And then other than that, I like to see Michael W. Smith. It's nice to know that he's still out there performing, praising the Lord. And man, he dropped really good hymn like hymn music. I mean, with all these great hymns, and nothing. And what was very, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I'm blabbing about this because I think it's just spectacular. What's spectacular about that is he did cover up "Awesome God." You ever heard that song? Our
No,
God is no. Our
no.
God is an awesome God we praise from heaven above. He just hit a home run on that cover of that song. I mean, seriously too. I'm like, sure. I mean, I was like in my teens, almost my teens, but I'm just like had tears just
I
streaming.
wonder. I wonder if the churches and the priests go to his concerts and stuff.
Oh, it wouldn't surprise me. He's very popular in the Christian world. One of his songs like "Place in This World," such a great song. I like to know where he got the inspiration for that one because I'm gonna find. I need your help to find my place in this world. Place in this, it's like where do you get the inspiration to write that song? Like I don't know. I remember too. I recommended actually Richard Simmons, who we already talked, which we all know. I mentioned that song to him. It was like that. He was just coming back. And I was so proud, and I still am. And
Which reminds me of Richard Simmons. I joined that support page that you
yeah,
made.
yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. And I saw you, and and I told him, yeah, he's just coming back. This is where he's just coming back, and I am just like, oh, hey, yeah, let's go. Let's go. I'm a huge fan of that. It's a comeback. It was supposed to be a comeback because he was making a comeback. And I'm like, oh, yeah, let's go. And so I recommended him Michael W. Smith's Place in This World. So if you felt like, a little discouraged or a little down, just listen to the song. The song's great. Now, in terms of Richard, yes, I saw your name on the support group, so thank you for that. And guys, if you guys go on Facebook, there's the Richard Simmons support group. It's not hard to miss. Just type that in. I'm an administrator on there, and it is thriving really well.
When I saw your name there, I said, "Oh, I gotta join this."
Yeah, it's like Saturday left me in shock. The shock has worn off, but I'm still, but I'll be okay. God's pulling me through it every day, and thank you to all people who've been praying too. I can feel those prayers. I'm just saying, I've been feeling some peace along the way too. So thank you for all your prayers. I've been feeling it. Trust me, I feel it. Thank you for your prayers. And it became clear on Saturday night after, just dealing with the aftermath of this mess, that it was really imperative for me to, or not imperative, but really clear for me to make a support group for Richard Simmons, fans of Richard Simmons. It's like I went to that chat room on his website and I see all these people and I'm just going, oh my gosh. I mean, it was a lot of people. They were mad, they were confused, they were upset. And I'm like, okay. So I got together with a couple of chatters we're now friends, by the way. And hi, everybody. I know you're watching. We'll see this. Hi, everybody. And hi. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. Pretty sure they'll laugh at that. And we decided to go ahead and put that group into work because people need to find support people, and plus the place is turning out really good.
Hey, Dr. Rick.
Dr. Rick, so good to see you. How are you? Hope you're doing well. I really do. I sincerely hope you're doing well. So good to see you. And but so far people have been telling their stories, sharing memories, talk about posts, talk about topics. There's some topics I didn't even think about. I'm like, I never really thought about that. I'm like, I was not aware of that. Interesting. And they're all great topics. There's zero ounce of negativity in that support group, which I like. That's why we kept it private. We're just trying to keep all the negativity and keep the positivity in.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys want to check it out, it's Richard Simmons support group on Facebook. Just you know who to look for. Just the name and the face. That's all you know. But we also got a couple of projects we're talking about. I'm not going into great detail, but we're going to work on a couple of projects, and I'm very excited for. I am. So I'll keep you all posted. That's going to be pretty sweet. Myself and a couple of other people have been coming up with some ideas to carry on Richard's legacy and And so, that's what we're gonna do. And I even promised Richard I was gonna carry on this legacy too, in a way. So, yeah, and that's what I'm gonna do. So let's talk about. I saw something really interesting. Oh, by the way, that Funko Pop is $24. The Bon Jovi Funko Pop.
Ooh, not bad.
No.
Well, that's American.
Yeah, well, you guys are a bit more expensive. In case no one knows, he lives in Canada. James lives in Canada. For those that don't know, and that's okay. I could not ask for a better co-host than him. I'm seeing this right now. This guy kept me together too on Saturday. Holy cow, was he a lifesaver? Just like Coop, he's a lifesaver too. I even got it right.
Yeah. Did you say Saturday, Sunday? I do my stream.
No, I told you on Saturday. Coop just. We're all gonna rock the rules and maybe part of the Sick Things movement. Yes, Alice. We're not worthy. I'll just tell him we're on the podcast. So yes, Alice Cooper wants you to know. He just posted this on social media. We're all gonna rock to the rules and be part of the Sick Things movement at AliceForPresident.com. So there you go, people. Be part of the Sick Things movement. AliceForPresident.com. It's a legit site, people. I am on my podcast. Oh, yeah. I'll say yes. Now I'll go on the YouTube. Hang on. I said yes. Now I'll go on YouTube and tell them we're live and we just talked about it. He just popped on my notifications. I'm like, whoa. Speaking of Alice, like, whoa. Speaking of him, like, whoa. And also, speaking of Alice, shout out goes to his wife Cheryl. She got hurt.
Huh?
She fell off the tour bus in France, and she had to get stitches on her face.
How did she fall off the tour bus? Was the bus moving or?
No, it was in a place. I think it was just like I can't remember what he said. I think it had to do with the steps.
Oh.
And she fell, and she had to go to. She and Alice went to the ER for 6 hours, but by God's grace, she only had stitches. So,
ouch.
And Kuwait said literally she could have broken her neck because it was telling us how steep that was, and I'm like, jeez. So Cheryl Cooper, hope you're doing well, sweetheart. Feel better. I'm praying for you. Feel better. But man, I'm glad she's okay. But luckily, their daughter Calico actually showed up for the shows to fill in. But I tell you what, Alice's wife Cheryl is. She still performed the final 3 shows, and I'm like trooper.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. My co-host is nice. So shout out to Cheryl. We love you. Feel better. But those stitches, but he said there was a lot of blood. So I'm like. My co-host and I say hi. Okay, we're done nerdy now. Sorry, my nerdy moment's over. I'm like, wait. Like, what? Oh, sorry, Alice is here. I got to comment on this. Sorry. He has my undivided attention. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's like even when Richard was still alive, it's like if I'm on here, that he posts something, and I'm pausing the show like, shh. No, Richard just posted. Shh.
Kate's going into fan mode, people.
Shh. I need to know what he's doing. All right, so there was something that caught my attention. Let me pull it up here. Oh, where's my archives? I had an archive. So people bought Hi Waffles. I saw that Miss Snoop. She's snooping.
Hi Waffles.
She's snooping. I just saw her in the corner of my eye. So yeah, so on Amazon Prime Day, people bought turntables, and which I thought it was actually a good move because I collect vinyls. James collects vinyls. He still owes me vinyls.
No.
Yes, he owes me vinyls. He owes me some Monkeys vinyls.
George Nanos bought that for me.
And are you playing it? No. So I rest my case. I rest my case.
Once I
Yeah,
learn how to use my new record cleaner, which I have no clue how it works.
yeah. Okay, so so people bought new turntable in the Prime Day Amazon's Prime Day sales. Now people need to know which classic vinyl records to buy. This was updated on the deals have now and all records listed below have okay. So all right, so the original story below. So if you bought yourself a new turntable in the Prime Day deals extravaganza, it's now time to buy yourself some new records. Vinyl records can be really expensive. Yeah, and thankfully I spotted some great. The author spotted some Prime Day vinyl deals with at least 15% off on some classic records you must own, from the Beatles to the Boss, and even epic movie TV show soundtracks on vinyl too. I should have jumped on this, I just didn't. If you already own a great turntable and are just looking for some savings on records, these deals should tempt you to. I hate my hair. I need to get a haircut soon. Sorry. Records. These deals to should tempt you to complete your record collection. Any money off this expensive vinyl hobby shouldn't be sniffed at all. After all, these limited edition Prime Day offers and tonight, so don't be a dilly dally. Dilly dally. So first up, they mentioned was Back to Black by Amy Winehouse. Incredible voice, incredibly short, but astounding volume of work. I liked Winehouse. You know, she was a great artist. Winehouse's second and last studio album had hits like Rehab, You Know I'm No Good, and Back to Black. Even with this small saving, it's the cheapest record on the list. It deserves a place in your collection. Next up is yours, James. Abbey Road 50th Anniversary Edition by the Beatles. I'll confess, I know this is the author, not me. I have Abbey Road, thank you. A couple other Beatles records. I'll confess, I don't own any albums by the Beatles, but this 15% saving is tempting. The pressing is a new stereo album mixed by Giles Martin and taken from the original 8-track session tapes. Come Together is one of my go-to test tracks. Yeah? Come together
right now. Only
me. Next up, we got Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen. This 40th anniversary red vinyl also comes with additional extras: a nice gatefold sleeve booklet with archival material, new artwork for fans of the Boss. They're saying that people can save over $5 on Prime Day if they got this album.
Ooh.
Next up, this is what I should have jumped on. I didn't do it. Darn it. And this is on vinyl. MTV Unplugged in New York by Nirvana.
Oh, wow.
Dang. Should have jumped on that too. And basically, it was 23% off on Prime Day. 23% off. I'm like, ah. One of the greatest live bands by the legendary Grudge Band. Performances by the legendary Grudge Band. This is astonishingly intimate, versatile, and irrelevant. And it shows the band having fun too. It's a big 23% off the usual price too. A pretty great vinyl deal. Yeah. Then you got Rumors by Fleetwood Mac on purple vinyl. You can't be a music lover or a hi-fi fan without owning the seminal Fleetwood Mac album, full of classic bangers that deserve to be heard and rediscovered on a great turntable system. There are 2 exclusive pressings to choose from: the translucent grape version or the Coke bottle clear version. At the time, they were 18% off. And now, true story about Rumors by Fleetwood Mac. I found the original pressing at a Goodwill. I found the original pressing of Rumors by Fleetwood Mac still in shrink wrap. It was opened, but still in shrink wrap. And
oh, wow.
Pressing it. And I only got for like $2. Now let's see here. We got Interstellar OST by Hans Zimmer.
Oh, that's a great movie.
Most is the soundtrack.
Yeah.
The Interstellar soundtrack features heavily in our best Hans Zimmer scores of testing hi-fi and home cinema kit for its sheer majestic sense of scale, awe-inspiring dynamic swings, and tightly organized, intense composition. Listen to this record as loud as you can. Fair enough. Then next we've got Game of Thrones soundtrack. performed by an orchestra that I can't pronounce. On one of the most epic TV soundtracks, the Picture Disc Collection. So it's all on vinyl. It's like a disc collection, but it's all on vinyl. Collection highlights the most memorable scores by the composer. With 20% off, it is a great collection to have if you love the show, even if not the indie. I've never seen this show, to be perfectly honest with you. Never.
You never watched Game of Thrones?
I've never seen it.
It's awesome.
It just didn't look appealing to me, to be perfectly honest with you. So ABBA Gold. That's something I need in my. I do need some ABBA. I do have Mamma Mia 2 on soundtrack on vinyl. It's ABBA. ABBA is great. The Swedish mega group are pop royalty, and this greatest hits collection really does have 10 of their greatest hits that you'll be singing along to every time. Spin it when it's Eurovision or Christmas. There's always a good time to listen to ABBA. Yeah, no, I agree.
Where's Jorgen when we need him? It's ABBA.
ABBA, ABBA, ABBA. Next up is the Sex Pistols, and it's a band. Don't want to hear it.
Yep.
Never mind the Bullocks. Here's the Sex Pistols. Well, it hasn't been our best punk track list yet. The Sex Pistol album is a 70s British punk classic and has one of the most iconic album covers. Get yours on Westwood, and it's time for some. So it's 15% off. And then lastly, the very best of Diana Krall. Who's that?
You don't know Diana Krall, the jazz singer?
No.
Diana Krall, she's famous.
No, I'm not kidding either. I honestly don't know.
Oh my God. Everybody knows who Diana Krall is.
I didn't get the memo.
You know Dr. Rick, don't you, Diana Krall? If you're still here.
This is for the hardcore hi-fi fans. Diana Krall is the staple of many hi-fi demos and trade shows. And for good reason. Her stunningly clear, lush voice, gliding piano, and jazz compositions are ideal for showing off just how precise, clean, and supple your system is. See what the fuss is all about with this deal. Well, I'm sorry. I don't know who she is. I'm sorry. So, yeah, so that's the recommendation. So my question for you, James, is for people who just bought a turntable, what are your recommendations for vinyls? What records should they get?
Well, definitely Abbey Road.
Mm-hmm.
Bruce Springsteen, Born in the USA. Led Zeppelin, their first album. And I would say Fleetwood Mac Rumors. Oh, yeah, and Dark Side of the Moon, Pink Floyd.
Dark Side of the Moon.
Oh, another one that I really like, I have to throw in there, is the Moody Blues, Days of Future Past.
Oh, that's a good one.
Which I have.
Yeah, well, see, for me, it would have to be the Beach Boys classic hits. You got to throw in some Monkees in there, so the Monkees will be in there. The Beatles' White Album.
But is there one specific Monkees album they should get?
Great hits.
Yeah, that's always a great way to start.
Then you do Beatles' White Room. White I heard the White Room last time. That's why I got mixed up. White Album. I'm like, in the White Room. Then I will go with Bon Jovi Greatest Hits. Then, or Forever, one of the two. And then I would do Metallica Black Album. Megadeth. I don't know which one, but one of them, I'm sure. I'm trying to think here. Let me think. Trying to think. Look at my pile over here. I can see all Alice Cooper because he's spread out, but that'd be too easy. He's like, I've always got vinyls over here. I saw he put away. I'm like, well, it's already over there. I can't look at that. Kiss. I think Kiss's double record should be there. People need to hear Kiss music. Styx, the very popular one with all the hits. That one, I highly recommend that one.
Come sail away, come sail away.
Don't do it. Don't you dare do it. Not right now.
That's a great song.
I'm sailing away.
You know you want to do it anyway, Kate.
Well, yeah, it's my blood. You know, every time I hear the
I'm pumping
piano,
you up, man.
the minute I hear the piano, a couple of other ones I can't think of at the moment, but I think it's really cool. Like, you know, vinyl from like, Led Zeppelin 2. That's my favorite. The second one.
Zeppelin 4 is good too. Stairway to Heaven.
Anything Led Zeppelin.
Battle of Evermore.
Yeah. You know, and so, you know, I just kind of made me think. It's like, you know, why would, you know, it's like, you know, I think it's great that vinyl people are getting into vinyl again. I think vinyl is a great format to listen to music to. And work just chimed in. And I think we're in the clear. I don't think I have to edit anything. That's a blessing.
Mm.
Oh no, never mind. I do. Darn it. But it's okay. And but yeah, but you know, vinyl's just it's surging right now. It's beating CDs right now, but I'm still collecting CDs too. I mean, there's not a day goes by that I don't go to like Goodwill and take a look at CDs. So I think that's good. Yeah, we're gonna move on to something else. Just give me a minute, guys.
Moving right along.
Yeah, no, I do have some edits to do. I'll do it later. We're okay. We're okay. It's not definitely bad. So we're good. All right, so let's go move along to a very good, interesting article list from Loudwire. That caught my attention. 50 drummers, I think that's was. Give me a second. And forgive me, guys. My mind's everywhere still, so forgive me. Just forgive me, guys. My mind is everywhere still. Just give me a minute.
Please forgive me. I know not what I do. Remember that Brian
I'll
Adams
start
song?
with me on that. No. I'm being very sensitive right now. Not right now.
Really?
Bad song for a sensitive time. I'm like, yes, people. I've been very sensitive lately. I'm looking up something. Relax. I'm looking up something. I just can't remember the darn list. Give me a second. 66 best minute. Okay, you know what? Let me go on Loudwire really quick and pull up their list count here. All right, so 50. There we go. I see it. Hang on. So, you know, in rock and metal, there we got. So, you know, like in rock or metal, you know, you always have the best, you have the great drummers here. So here's their list. Actually, excuse me, 66 hard rock drummers of all time. Metal and hard. I said 50. I don't know where the 50 came from. Where did the 50 come from? I know there was 50. Let me take a look. Let me get this straight now. Give me a second. It was 50. Now I don't want to do 66. We'll do 66, but I want 50. Oh, come on. Loudwire doesn't like my phone. So we're gonna scale back. Give me a second, guys. I'm sorry. I'm outsourced today.
No problem.
There we go. So they say 66. So we'll just roll with it. So 66 hard rock plus metal drummers of all time. So you have Cannibal Corpse's, which is actually a great metal band. Cannibal Corpse, great band. Paul, he has a long name, but he is a really good drummer. I've listened to a lot of Cannibal Corpse albums. The drum has just been spot on with a lot of the metal. So he's at 66. You got 65 of Bobby Jarzombek. So he's one of the most technically revered drummers in metal. He was asked to audition for Dream Theater with Mike Portnoy when Mike Portnoy left the group, but ultimately passed on the chance altogether. Some of his best work dates back to 1987, contributing to 5 tracks of Riot's brilliant Thundersteel. He teamed up with his brother Ron guitar in the technically dazzling Fatistic Inc. that has worked with Bates Warning, Halford. Ooh, Rob Halford. Nice. And Sebastian Bach. Then let's see, you got the late Twisted Sisters drummer, AJ Pero. He was a good drummer. I always liked music, like the early Twisted Sister, and I did like their drummer. He was a good drummer. Then you got Shannon Larkin, who is best known for his long-term involvement with Godsmack, but he's also showed off his impressive skills as stickman for Amen, Candlebox, Ugly Kid Joe, and Thrasher's Wrathchild. Up.
Hi, Zara.
Hi, Zara. Good to see you. Next up, you have Matt Storm. We know him. He's good. I like him. Then you're going down to Marco Mindman. Marco Mindman's scope ranges from death metal to the expenses of progressive mastermind Steve Wilson. Mindman was selected as one of the finalists to compete for the vacant drum slot in Dream Theater following Mike Portnoy's departure. Capable of playing flawless blast beats through complex cymbal work and daunting time signatures, Mindman has also sat in with Joe Satriani and the avant-garde jazz / metal outfit Epful Duet.
Mm.
Then you have Blake Richardson. Who else we have here? We got Jimmy Chamberlain. If anybody knows you can think of any drummers, let me know. We got Lars Ulrich. So bashing Lars Ulrich's percussive skills has become something of a national pastime, which is true. People have, which is silly in my opinion, very silly. He's a great drummer. I like him.
Oh, I know. I forget his last name. I only know his first name. Lemmy.
I don't know.
Lemmy from Motorhead.
He wasn't a drummer.
Was he? No?
He was a singer.
Oh, okay.
But I'm like,
I thought he was a drummer.
Well, Lemmy was a singer. But the
Aw, hi, Cookie.
But the Metallica drummer will undoubtedly go down as one of his generation's most influential drummers, as he's kept the beat of some of the metal's all-time greatest albums. Now, I like Lars. He's a great drummer. Then you go down to 57, you got George Polias. Then you go down to, let's talk about this guy. I like this guy. 56, you got Igor Cavalera from Sepultura. So former Sepultura stickman Igor Cavalera is one of the most influential metal drummers of his era, contributing to genre-defined performances on masterful recordings like Beneath the Remains and Arise. His sense of groove and homeland tribal ties helped pave the way following the release of Chaos AD. It's a good song. And, I think song or album, pretty cool. But the Decisive Roots. He reunited with his brother, formed Sepultura. Oh, come on, Caitlin. Sepultura. Where's Dave when you need him? I'm like,
yeah.
I can never
Dave,
get it right.
Get in here.
I can never get it right. It's like I've read so many stuff about this drummer. I'm like, I still can't get it right. He reunited with his brother, former bandmate Max, in 2007 after leaving the Brazilian Icons and forming Cavalera Conspiracy, which I like. You know, the Cavalier brothers.
Hey, Dan.
Just any new music or old music turn your ears? Yeah, I don't know. It depends on my mood. I've been sensitive lately, so I've been listening to a lot of wishy-washy stuff. So, all right. So we got Dave White. And let's go down to Martin Lopez. You got to start with Eamon Armath, which I think is fascinating. Then you got Steven Adler. Not too many drummers can take a single album for establishing their reputation. Never mind landing them on this exclusive list, but Steven Adler can. On the era-defining Appetite for Destruction, Adler gave Guns N' Roses a swing and feel far more vulnerable than straight-up technique. Now, here's one of my favorite drummers. I like Steven Adler, but I like this one. Travis.
All right, see you later, Sarah.
Bye, Zara. Travis Barker. Right back. I'll be right back.
All right.
Ugh.
So how you doing, Dan? Well, lately I've been listening to the Jesus and Mary chain, Just
Okay.
listened to their first album not too long ago, and it was good. I can't wait for more.
All right, we're back. So Travis Barker, I like Travis Barker. He's actually a really cool guy. He, when Blink One, he's known for his Blink 182 work, lots of solo artists. He creates some really good albums. So Blink 182's Travis Barker took pop punk drumming to new heights, which is true. His eccentric style brings some of the tightest stick work to the fold, employing rhythmic beats with forceful strikes and that radiate the band's bouncy energy. The technical part that Barker weaves into Blink's sound is often understood and atypical for their style, but works to separate the group from other bands. Barker indulges in hip hop influences in the transplants, showcasing his dynamic abilities. Oh, wait, can you see what Dan says, please?
Yep.
I ordered the in-access kick ratio. It's double volt, 45 RB, expensive, but you get. Oh, good for you.
Wow.
In excess. That's a good band.
Yeah, I think I had that album on cassette back in the day.
Like In Excess, what a great band that there.
Devil Inside. That was my favorite song.
Then you have Pete Sandoval. Pete Sandoval was instrumental in the development of extreme metal drumming. Yeah. Taking blast beats from Mick Harris. He married with an indomitable double bass track that would practice for hours of end. Before this, he employed one of the most mesmerizing single kick performances on Terrorizer's widely influenced World Fall Down debut. In Morbid Angel, by the way, Morbid Angel is a great band. I don't think James will like him, but it's a good band.
They're probably screamo.
More than likely. Kick drums and unhinged blast beats and laid down some of the earliest blueprints of death metal drummers in the late 80s. Oh, yes. Then you got Scott Rockenfield, and there was Sean Reinhart, Tyrone, Stephen Perkins. He's cool. Let's talk about him. A drummer whose skill list has proven as electric as the band he has performed with. Stephen Perkins has handled very wacky idea thrown at him by his Jane's Addiction bandmates. Ditto to the related Porno for Pyros. By the way, that's a band very popular at home and at work. And unrelated, Cinema Testing Infectious Grooves. What did Dan say? Jesus and Mary Chain Psycho Candy is the only album I heard.
That's the only one I've heard so far, and I have all their first 5 albums.
You got Nick Menza, and he was okay. Oh, where's Michael? Tommy Lee's mentioned.
Ah.
Oh, let's talk about Vinny Appice. I like that. Though the brother of Carmine sometimes overshadows him, Vinny Appice has had a hand in some of the most timeless heavy metal recorded over the past few decades, primarily with Black Sabbath, Dio, and Heaven and Hell. True. You got number 43. You got Brad Wilk, and then you go down to let's talk about Tommy Ramone. As a founding member of the influential band the Ramones, Tommy Ramone set the foundation for punk rock drumming for years to come. Pretty much every 3-minute song you hear from a punk band owes a nod to Tommy Ramone. I agree. Then you got Epiphany Animal Taylor. The Rev. I like the Rev. Although his life was contractually short in 2009, James Owen Sullivan, a.k.a. the Rev, left his mark on the new millennium metal scene thanks to his work with Avenged Sevenfold, while simultaneously showcasing his versatile playing with the ska band Suburban Legends. Oh, I didn't know that, though. I like ska music. I like ska music because of the horn section. It's very nice. That's why I like No Doubt. No Doubt brought that ska sound, too. Then you got Mike Borden, Scott Travis. Let's see here. Roger Taylor. There you go. One of the rock's most musical drummers and a great. Oh, we'll get to Dan in a minute. Great singer. Take it down for a minute. Not yet. Singer to boot, known for his sharp falsettos. Roger Taylor provided the perfect complement. No more, less than was necessary to Queen's Electric musical experience. Okay, go for it.
All right, here we go. Do-do-do.
Vanilla Fudge, Rod Stewart, King Cobra. Yeah. Yeah, I knew he drunk for Rod Stewart. I knew he drunk for Vanilla Fudge, and that actually sounds good right now, too. And then you got, but good point. You got Phil Rudd. So God's own Phil Rudd's been, okay. Then you got Mick Harris. Let's see here. Cozy Powell. John Dolmayan. Josh Freese. He's now drumming with Freese. He's now drumming with the Foo Fighters. Josh Freese has been the metronome in Industrial Giants, Nine Inch Nails, Post Metal Favorites, A Perfect Circle, power pop band Weezer, Reborn New Wave Legends Devo, and indie punk darlings The Replacements, among others. Who else do you need to know? He's a good drummer. He's with the Foo Fighters right now. We got Mickey D. Then let's see, Tom Hunting. Got Matt Cameron. I'm scrolling here. Brand Daler. Ian Pace. Here we go. We're talking about him. Heavy metal founding fathers Deep Purple have boasted more band members than Spinal Tap over their nearly 5-decade-long career. But only Ian Pace has ever manned their drum stool, proving himself the equal of every musical style that the band has endured to tackle throughout the time. That's why he is one of the all-time greats. Then you got Chad Smith from Chili Peppers. I like him. Guitarist John Frusciante gets a lot of credit for saving the Red Hot Chili Peppers from the late 80s collapse, but drummer Chad Smith arguably deserved as much credit. His powerhouse talents elevated the entire band to I need to get a haircut. I need to schedule for him soon. His powerhouse talents revealed the entire band to work harder and has been since with major names like Deep Purple, Glenn Hughes, Johnny Cash, and Chickenfoot. You might heard of a band called Chickenfoot?
No.
I don't think I have. To be perfectly honest with you.
That's very original.
Yeah, I'm sure they're popular. But Chad Smith's good. I like Chili Peppers. Now you got Paul Bostaph. Then you go down to Hellhammer. Probably black metal's most prolific, widely recognized and fits in the cycle, controversial drummer Jan Axel Bloomberg, aka Hellhammer, has collected more on stage and session credits than most A-Man live, including Mayhem, Emperor, Articus, Immortal, Dimmu Borgir, Oliver, and Shining. Love him or hate him, his skills cannot be denied. The new Stones drummer, my buddy said, was incredible at the concert last week. Yeah, that's what I heard about their the drummer that has replaced Watts. That's what I've heard. He's very good with the he has like a little bit of a jazz style too, so I've heard. That's great. That's great.
Is he a session drummer, this guy playing for the Stones?
I don't know. Mike Maggini. And then you go down to Thomas Haig. Let's see, you got Mario Duplantier, Cliff Burr, Vinnie Paul. For someone who spent the first half of his career keeping four time behind Pantera's original glam rock incarnation, Vinnie Paul sure made up for lost time with his aggressively bruiser attack behind the band's groove metal renaissance, particularly with his blistering and precise double kick drum footwork. Nowadays, he's showcasing skills as a member of Hell Yeah. But I think this was written way before he died. Then you have Alex Van Halen, Gene Huglen, Mitch Mitchell did more. Here we go. Let's talk about him. Jimi Hendrix. Mitch Mitchell did more to infiltrate the world of rock and roll with jazz techniques, especially circular rhythms, than perhaps any other drummer. And while these interests ultimately led him down the roads beyond Brock's Highway, Mitchell's relentlessly intensive work behind the incomparable Jimi Hendrix offers more enough evidence to land him on this list. The Stones' new drummer is young. Ginger Baker? No, he has not. Now you got Terry Bozzilio. Then you got Chris Adler. Then you got Nick McBrain. Charlie Benete. I've read stories about Charlie, and he's great. I like him. I absolutely love Charlie Benete. He's a good guy. I like him. I've read a few stories from him about work, and they were just so positive, so moving. And I'm like sitting here, just typing away, and I just went, I like him. He's a good guy. I like that. I like him. He's actually in the Pantera lineup. Ooh, Joey Jorgensen, Slipknot. Oh, I love Slipknot. I do. I do love Slipknot. Another drummer with an encyclopedic musical knowledge, capable at stepping with other bands in need at a moment's notice. Joey Jorgensen is also one of the current millennium's most influential drummers, and that was while behind two other percussionists in Slipknot until his recent exit from the group. He was good. I liked him. Oh, number 10 is Dave Grohl. He did drum. Dave Grohl is a drummer. He drummed for the early sessions of Nirvana as well. Though he's long been found front of stage with his band, the Foo Fighters, Dave Grohl has never let anyone forget he is a massively skilled drummer. Beginning with hardcore upstart scream through his reputation-making years with Nirvana and subsequent stints with Queens of the Stone Age, then Crooked Vultures and Tenacious D, to name but a few. He's a great drummer. Yeah, Charlie Benete is from After X too. Yes, he is. I like Charlie, but I liked what he had to say about the whole, the current lineup of Pantera. Oh, I didn't know that. It's also in the classic song. I know that.
Don't worry, I'm just refreshing the page because something doesn't look right.
Fine. You're fine.
I'll be right back.
Okay. But yeah, I like Charlie. I like him. I like what he had to say about the current lineup of reforming Pantera. And I really like what he had to say about that. It's just you can tell somebody's a good person just the way they talk about things or how they mention things. Yeah, I'm like, there you go. And I'm like, seeing him typing, it's just him talking about all these positive things about Pantera. I'm like, I like him. Positive person. Love it. I love it. Then you got Bill Bruford. Let's see here. We've got Bill Ward. Bill Ward, is he? That's interesting. You got Mike Portnoy. Then, there you go, number 6, Ginger Baker. There you go. Though his visits to the Rock have been sporadic at best since his legend-building days with Cream, some argue that when it comes to drumming, it's Ginger Baker and everyone else. Just ask Mr. Baker himself, or better yet, don't. He might just kick you in the head. If he isn't busy going toe-to-toe with the greatest jazz drummers who ever lived to pass his time. So there you go. Look into...
Hey, Jorgen.
DFC's is somewhere else. I have to look it up. Thank you.
Yeah.
I already saw James. You're good.
Okay.
All right, so you got Dana Carey from Tool. I'm not a Tool fan, so I'm just going to... Dave Lombardo. I liked him. Dave Lombardo.
We're talking about 50 greatest rock drummers and metal
66.
drummers at Jorgen.
66, James. But yeah, but Dave Lombardo, Slayer. Oh yeah. Just as Slasher Lot arrived and shook all of heavy metal by the scruff to the neck, Dave Lombardo established himself as the movement's most influential stylist, as the engine behind the one and only Slayer, a rare blend of technique, precision, and feel. Lombardo is quite simply the perfect thrash metal drummer, and he is. His last solo album I got to review for work. That was phenomenal. He really brought a little bit of a jazzy root within the rock thrash era. It was really good. You should look it up. It's really good. Number 3, Neil Peart, Rush. Yeah, I agree with this. But I think Peart should go number 2, though, or 1, in my opinion. Arguably, no rock drummer has enjoyed a longer run near the top echelons of drum kit royalty than Russia's Neil Peart. With its adventurous approach to diverse musical styles and all manner of percussive instrumentation, Peart is quite the first name mentioned whenever rock fans are asked to name a drummer. Number 2, Keith Moon. Wait, who's number 1 then? Yeah, that's pretty respectful, in my opinion. Yeah, Keith Moon, while the abandoned personified, Keith Moon brought incomparable excitement and unpredictability to British rockers The Who, while earning a legendary reputation nicknamed Moon the Loon for his madcap antics. Until his death in 1978, Moon could always be continuing to provide the savage backseat behind Pete Townshend's songcraft. I'm pretty sure there's a long list. I'm sure Mickey Dolenz and Eric Singer and Peter Criss and a bunch of others are on there. You got John Bonham. He's number 1. The ultimate combination of power and fitness. John Bonham is the prototypical heavy rock drummer. Although his life and career were cut tragically short and his body of work is pretty much confined to Led Zeppelin's 9th studio album, that's been more than enough to make him the absolute benchmark aspired by most every drummer who has followed in his incomparable footsteps. I agree. His son's doing a really good job carrying on the legacy. I mean, really good job. But I think this was Garrickle. I'd like to see more because I'm like, well, where's Eric Singer? Like, or what dancing? Where's Mickey Dolenz? Because Mickey Dolenz is a drummer. That man can drum. I'm not kidding. I seen oh snap, what did I see? I seen like a couple of videos of him drumming. Like it was like nothing. He was just it was great. It was fun to watch. Nico McBrain from Maine and Pat Travers from the band. Yeah, very much so. I think there should be more of a list to this. I think there is. I'm just keeping track of things here. So, but yeah, but man, what a great drummers. All of them are. I think, I don't think like a lot of drummers get enough credit too for the success, a lot of the legendary rock and metal bands have received. Drumming, in my opinion, is very important in any kind of band, to be honest with you. I need to look at this real quick. Give me a second. Something's tugging.
That's the backbeat.
Yeah, and
even Paul McCartney can play drums. Yes, he can, Dan.
Yeah, even Paul can play. No, it's interesting. Even Steven Tyler can play drums, which I did not know until I saw Aerosmith in 2015. And Joey Kramer should be on the list. Joey Kramer from Aerosmith should have been on the list, in my opinion. I think Charlie Watts should have been mentioned as well.
Yeah, I was going to mention him.
Charlie
Phil Collins.
Watts, what a great drummer he was.
Phil Collins.
Yeah, just a lot of drummers out there.
Larry Mullen Jr.
Drummer. Tico Torres, he's a great drummer. And you got Glenn Sobel from Alice Cooper's band. He's a great drummer too. And yeah, it's just, I think the list is very long. I don't know how they came up with 66. I probably would have lost my P's and Q's at that point, to be perfectly honest with you.
Okay, Jorgen, I have a question for you because only you would know this question. Tell us your top 5 jazz drummers that you like.
Are you trying to give him a migraine?
No, well, he might come up with stuff. I'm curious to know who he likes.
Yeah, but other than that, I think it's kind of cool to look at that, reflect on that, in my opinion.
Well, it's good to have to be able to play multiple instruments because that's what Paul McCartney does on some of his albums. He plays everything.
Oh, he's thinking.
Yeah. Oh, okay. He's probably got some good ones.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Also, Jorgen, did you know that Kate doesn't even know who Diana Krall is?
Okay, look, in my defense, I might not know her name, but I'm sure I've heard her music.
Oh, she's amazing.
I just like James' look when I was like, I don't know who that is, and he's looking at me like, I'm like, it's like, don't give me like, I don't know. I know nothing.
Well, I'll have to send you some Diana Krall videos, and
Oh no, you're good.
you'd like her. She's good.
Pretty sure I've heard her. You're good. You're good. You're good. But anyway, yeah, Jorgen. So there was an article for Amazon Prime Day, and they were saying the people who bought turntables on Amazon Prime Day, they recommended ABBA's Gold album.
Yeah. I've heard of Diana Krall, but the stuff I've heard with her hasn't interested me at all that much. Yep.
That snuck up on me a little bit. But yeah, but man, Diana Krall, I'm trying to figure her out. I just can't place her. I can't. I'm sorry, James. I can't place her at all.
I'll look her up right now and look at her face.
No, I'm good.
I have ABBA Gold. Oh, you do. So do I. I have ABBA Gold 1 and ABBA Gold 2.
I know anything ABBA related I have. The only ABBA thing I have related is Mamma Mia 2 on soundtrack. So, and that's a great album. Fernando. I like in Mamma Mia 2 is where Cher and this guy, they fall back in love. They just look at each other.
Andy Garcia.
Yeah, Andy Garcia. His great voice. And they look at each other. And boom, they're in love. And I remember sitting in the theater, straight up. I'm sitting in the theater, so I'm going, if only it was that easy. Like, oh.
But I remember at the end bawling my eyes out to
I was crying.
My Love, My Life.
Oh my gosh.
When she sings that with Meryl Streep, I was crying.
With Pierce Brosnan singing to the when you're gone, how can I
SOS.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just oh my god. When you're gone. But yeah, it's just it was a great movie. I just kind of wish to kind of disclose how that character died. So I wish they kind of disclosed that a little bit so I could have a better understanding. But at the same time, I don't think I really need to understand that character's death because I was already crying like a 2-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, speaking of movies, Twister 2 is out today. Twisters.
Yeah.
I'm currently making plans to go see it.
So you're going to the big screen to see it?
I am going to go see it.
Oh.
I like ABBA Gold. I like their song Dancing Queen.
Yeah.
SOS. Take a Chance on Me. Fernando. Super Trooper. Yeah, Super.
I like the guys in the back going Super Trooper. Super Trooper.
That song will always have me up and dancing no matter what. That's one of the ghost songs.
I don't know how the guys in the background on Take a Chance on Me when they're going, take a chance, take a chance, take a chance. I can't do it.
Chance, take a chance, take a chance on me. But yeah, I like that. I like it in the first one where she's clinging to him, singing that. I just thought that was hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, leave me alone, never. Like, go, girl.
I remember when I saw the actual, when I saw the play of Mamma Mia, and that came on, and the girl was singing "Take a Chance on Me," the whole crowd was into it.
Yes, I've been broken.
Art Blakey.
Blue since the day we met.
Ah.
I like Joe Morello. I'm familiar with that shirt. Shelley Maine, familiar with that one.
Any of these ring a bell, Jorgen? These names? Well, I know Art Blakey. I know that one. The rest, I'm not sure I know.
I know Shelley Maine. I know Joe Morello. I think I do know Art Blakey too. Now I think about it. But oh man, but no, it's I remember like watching the second movie in theaters, with them singing ABBA, and I remember just sitting there laughing at the girl that fell in love because now she's all pouting and they're talking about friends and she's eating the coffee cake saying carbs are my friend. And I'm like, I know the feeling. And no, they're not your friend. No, they're not. Yes, that's right. Ooh, James, I do have something to show you. In fact, I'll be right back.
All right.
I got
Cool.
something to show you.
Oh, I'm back. Okay, good. Blakey, Mann, and Jones I know of. Joe Morello played on Take 5 by Brubeck. Oh, okay.
So my late grandfather, my dad's dad, left behind his records.
All right, I'll make you big.
Yeah. And some of these my dad picked out because he thought I would like. So we'll see if any of you recognize him. And I haven't played him yet, but I'm open to new music. So let's take a look. So we have this one right here. Anybody know anything about this one?
Nope.
So I have no, but Sunrise, I'm guessing this is definitely God Cared Enough Excuses. I Know a Man Who Can. This is Christian, which is great. But so this is what my grandfather played. He had like a huge, massive, I'm not done yet, a huge, massive things of vinyl. Then you got the Christie Ministries Ramblin' featuring Green Green.
Oh, I've heard of them. Yes, I've heard their songs. They're good.
Yeah, so you got like the My Mississippi and, well, I'll just read the front here. You got what? Ramblin', My Mississippi, Hi Jolly, The Traveling Man, Down the Ohio, The Drinking Gourd, Roving Gambler, Wagoneer Song, My Dear Mary Jane, I know that one. Ride, 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 Last Farewell. And this is under the direction of Randy Sparks.
Ah, he sparked it up.
Now this one I am pumped to play. Check this out.
Oh.
So this is another one there. It's under the direction, and this is the new Christie Ministries, Tell Tall Tales, Legends and Nonsense. That kind of music. So you got the old timer Billy's Muse, Susanna, The Hills of Shiloh, the Catcher Mountain, The Cats, Song of the Precious Entrant, Hallelujah, I'm a Bum. Sarcastic. Down to Darby, Julianne, Jimmy Grove, and Barbara Ellen, Treasury of Nonsense. You got Barefoot Boy, The Headalump, Famous Victory, and Boy's Best Friend. There you go. So here, I need to find all those records because he had a lot of this. Now I don't know, maybe you guys know this. And by the way, it's my chair, guys. It squeaks like this. This is Burl Ives. Anybody heard of him?
Oh yeah, Burl Ives. Yeah. And he also was the snowman in Frosty he was the snowman in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
The old school one?
Yeah, he was. Right? Yeah.
They got Country and Western Bonanza, Crew Cut Singful, Peggy Lee's Greatest, Nat King Cole's Greatest Hits, Burl Ives, Champagne and Caviar, Tita Teat, Men of Song, Jack Ten Gardens Unforgettables, Million Record Sellers, Tribute to Six, Collector's Goodies, Brazilian Festival, Carlos Ramirez, Bonitas, Acapulco Holiday, Jerry Julian, Chewy Rays, Carlos Molina, Mambo Jumbo. I think I've heard that one. Songs of Panhandle, Here's the Gates, Diamond Jim's Favorites, Polka Parade, Hoot Nanny, Woo! Parade, Hoot Nanny. I like saying that. Hoot Nanny.
Hoot Nanny.
Wagon Train Nuggets, Basie Greets Barnett, A Little Bit of Heaven, Dixieland. That's all. Tony and Ike, Hoot Nanny Jubilee. I like that. I like saying that. Hoot Nanny.
Oh, before you continue, we're just going to pop this up. This is his his favorite jazz drummers for Jorgen.
Yeah, Max Roach
Duffy, Jackson Cozy, Cole, Art Blakey, and Ed Thigpen.
I know who Thigpen is. They got Westward Ho, Meet the Steels, I'm Listening, Lord. Les Brown meets Ralph Flagon. They got String Serenade, Boy Meets Girl, Here's Dixie, Hoot Nanny, Hoedown. I might have to listen to all these Hoot Nannies. Concert Hall, The Duke Meets the Ladies, Nocturne, Cowpoke, Sassy Meets Shearing, The Swinging Chicks, and Hail to the Duke, deck of cards.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's something else I want to show you. This is from my personal jazz collection.
Here we go, Jorgen.
Ew. But check this out. You got the Uptown Jazz with Cab Calloway.
Ooh, does he have Minnie the Moocher on there?
Which one?
Minnie the Moocher. I love that song by him.
Minnie the Moocher. Not that I know. But anyway, so you got Springfield Stomp, Cecil Scott and his Bright Boys, Chicago Rhythm, Earl Hines and his orchestra. You got Rocky Road, McKinney's Cotton Pickers, Peso Street, Georgie Lee and his orchestra, California Swing, Paul Howard's Quality Serenades. Side 2, you have In That Morning, Jimmy Lucy Ford with his Chickasaw Sick Actors. Case on Dawn, Louis Russell and his orchestra, Basement Blues, Noble Isili and his orchestra. Then you go over here, you got Mahogany Hall Stomp, Louis Armstrong and his orchestra. So Max Roach Legend Deaf, it looks like it in the encounter, but drums like Capper Maniac when he gets his chance. Oh, thank you for doing that. Toby, Benny Monet, Kinsey Orchestra. Then side 3, you got The Man from Harlem, Cab Calloway and his orchestra. Sleep, Come On and Take Me. Joseph Robichaud and his New Orleans Rhythm Boys band. Little Words, Claude Hopkins and his orchestra. Got the Jitters. Don Redman and his orchestra. You Can Depend on Me. Fletcher Henderson and his orchestra. Uptown Rhapsody, Teddy Hill and his orchestra. Now side 4. Last one. St. Louis Wiggle Rhythm. Mills Blue Rhythm Band. Deep Blue Melody. Don Albert and his orchestra. Rockin' Ride. Harlan Leonard and his Rockets. The Trees of Hope. Betty Carpenter and his orchestra. Dexter Blues. Jay McShann and his orchestra. Lastly, my favorite, Rumpus in Richmond. Duke Ellington and his famous orchestra. I do like this cover of Cab Calloway, though. So I thought it was kind of cool. But yes, I do collect jazz. I do. You can make me small.
All right.
Make me small.
Uh-huh.
I know it's somewhere. I have to still find it, but I know my grandfather had the original pressing of West Side Story.
Ooh. The movie version or the play?
One of the two. Oh, man, it tends to be too much cream in this one. But yeah. Well, I kind of liked his humor, too, because I know when I took History of Jazz back in the community college, I thought his humor was pretty funny. To be perfectly honest with you. And then, and let's see here. I think it's from the movie. I know I have Dave Brubeck's scores from the movie on vinyl. That I know. I have a lot of Stan Getz on vinyl. I have Frank Sinatra.
Well, I love me some Frank. Old Blue Eyes.
Almost
knocked my drink over.
I love Frank Sinatra. He was a good artist. I enjoyed Frank Sinatra. No, fly me to the moon.
Fly me to the moon. Let me play amongst the stars.
It's just great stuff. And but yeah, I mean, aside from like all the loud music, I like calmer music. I mean, I just like calmer stuff too. Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of calmer stuff while I'm going through this so-called life right now, and it's been helping. And of course, and Coop plays some good songs too, and I'm singing along like an idiot. So we're good. I never enjoyed Dave Brubeck when I was younger, but I discovered him around 10 years ago. Today I love music. I never became a fan of jazz music. I mean, I like some of it, but I never became a fan until I actually understood all of it, the origins of it, where it all began, like the historical aspect of jazz music. That's how I fell in love with it. But then, I started listening to like Charles Mingus, to Stan Getz, Dave Brubeck. What's that guy's name? We were just talking about him the other day for that Christmas music. Unforgettable.
Nat King Cole.
Thank you. That, and then, jazz is I think it is a versatile genre, to be perfectly honest with you.
11 years old. Well, that's a long time, Jorgen.
That's a long time. But I do like jazz. And I think it's like a very, very healthy genre. I know people, I'm a rock and metal person, don't get me wrong, but I do like my jazz. I do like my power ballads.
And I do love, two jazz people I love, Charlie the Bird Parker and Miles Davis.
Those two are iconic, in my opinion. So iconic. They really defined.
And on Sirius XM, they have the Miles Davis channel.
Yeah, and I just think that that I really think Parker and Davis really really extended jazz. Kind of gave it a household name, and people got inspired and continued with it. I like jazz music; it's very soothing. I'm just not in the mood. I've been in the mood to play jazz music recently. I'm on like a whole different music level right now, people. Whole different music level. But speaking of music, remember the Christian rock band we were talking about, the Newsboys?
Which one?
Newsboys.
Newsboys. Oh, yeah.
Well, get this. They just released their new record last night.
Oh.
It's called Worldwide Revival Part 1. I can send you the songs on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
And we can listen to it, and then Wednesday we'll articulate and we'll think about. But I like it so far. I do. Before next week, after that, most of his stuff got way too much.
I don't know when I'll listen to it, but because I'm going through something. I don't know what it is. It's not about Richard or anything. I'm just going through something right now, and I'm not in the right frame of mind. The only thing that's calming me right now is the Beatles and Elvis.
Yeah, but you need to listen to his album. It's really good.
I do?
Yeah. You do. I found myself in 3 songs so far. 3 of them. One, just it's a constant reminder that I need to trust God through this mess, which I am. And 2, it's just comfort and peace knowing that, Richard's in a heavenly place where he's safe and he's healthy and he's happy. And it's just, I found peace in that. So I'm going to go back listen to more of that music. And I'm trying not to cry, people. So don't mind me. Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
You got this, Kate. You got this.
I know, but I'm just like, I'm still very emotional, I shall say. And so, and plus, helping other people makes me feel better. Being there for others makes me feel better too. But at the same time, I got to take care of myself at the same time, which I happen, by the way. I happen. So, but not a day goes by that I do not think about them. That's for sure. That's for darn sure. I mean, yeah, we're gonna come in as of tomorrow. It'll be a week. Yeah, I'm like, it's been a week already. I'm like,
well,
it's like, but then and I also this is where I also constantly remind myself that we're stronger than we think we are. If you really think about it, James, you and I and everyone, we survived 100% of our worst days.
Mm-hmm.
regardless of what the situation is. We survived that. So if we can survive. If we can survive that, we can survive this. Even though we don't feel like it, we're going to survive this.
Oh, for sure.
And so, but I'm glad I'm helping people. I think it.
Hey, Stints, how you doing?
I think it's good. Oh,
Stints is my friend.
I'm the only Canadian that makes me shiver. You make him shiver, James.
Oh, we're just talking about music.
How are you? How are you, Stints? Welcome. Welcome. So it says you travel, right? I'm assuming that's what it is. Is that right, James?
Stints travels. Yeah, I think he does travel logs or something. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna have to take a look at that. I like looking at travel vlogs. I've been looking at travel vlogs for my vacation for next year. So that's cool. I'll have to check out your channel. I like watching travel vlogs. It's like I can go places without technically leaving here.
Yeah.
But welcome. Well, good. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad you're doing well. Well, blessings to you. That's wonderful. That's great. I love hearing that. People are doing well. I love it. I do. I'm a positive person, so it's like no matter how down I'm feeling, I'm always positive and outgoing for those people. So good for you. Good for you.
And I have to tell you something, Kate, about Stints. He loves drum bass music.
Drum bass music, really? Nice.
And so does our friend Blood.
Blood?
Oh, you've heard me talk about Blood Sucking Freak before. You've heard me talk about the gang.
Blood, the only Blood I know is Blood Sucking Freak.
Stints. Behave yourself. Don't mind his sense of humor. He's cool. He's cool.
I don't mind his humor. At all. Well, I'm glad he was talking to you and not me, so this is why it's even more laughable.
So Stints, tell Kate your favorite drummers that you like.
Yeah, do you have a list of favorite drummers? We just finished talking about the top 66 drummers.
I started listening to wait. Let me make this big so I can read it better. I started listening to break beats in 1989 and DJ drum and bass jungle throughout until today, and I have my own drum and bass label. Ooh.
Really? That's wow. Wow. That's actually it's really impressive actually. Wow. Wow. I don't think I've met anybody in that area of music yet till now. Wow. Yeah, I'm a music journalist actually, so I work for the entertainment magazine blog Mixdown, MXDWN, and I'm their breaking news music writer, and I'm also their male music album reviewer. And I also have a review blog. So yeah, it's kind of nice to see other people from music popping up here. That's awesome. I like that. That's cool. I'm jealous too. That sounds really fun. To be perfectly honest, it does, doesn't it, James?
Yeah,
it does. I'm like, dang, that does sound fun though. Like, hey, that's cool though. I have my own drum. What's the name of your label? If you don't mind me asking. Kind of curious. Oh, Joy Jordan. Oh, I love Slipknot. Slipknot is up there. So I love Joey Jordison. Oh yeah. Oh, 100%. Let's see. Travis Parker. Magic Vinyl.
I like that.
Magic Vinyl.
It's different. It's unique.
No, that is unique,
Yeah, I like that.
Magic Vinyl. I like that. Yeah. Barker. Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't want to correct anyone group. But Travis Barker is one of my favorites too. That guy can drum too. Holy cow. I liked his solo. Yeah, I know. I'm a huge Blink-182 fan. I mean, we actually released. Really? What music genre of music did you all release the albums from? Like what genre? It's like, or was it like multiple genres, or did you stick with like one genre in particular? I'm curious. Now you really intrigued my mind.
Ooh, we had 14 single vinyl releases, 2 EPs, 1 album, and 1 compilation.
Oh, drum
Drum and
bass
bass.
question. Okay, that is cool. Actually, that's pretty darn cool. Okay, only drum. Okay, yes, you're more than welcome to post links. Please do, please do. You have our permission. Please do. You have our permission.
Yes.
Yeah, my acquiring mind wants to know more. So yes. I'm like, oh, this is seriously cool.
I've heard some of the stuff, and it's amazing. This drum and bass stuff, it's really cool.
Is it? No, man. This sounds like fun stuff to listen to. Yeah. But Travis Barker. Oh yeah. No, I liked his solo stuff too. When Blink 182 went on hiatus, I liked his solo stuff as well. He did a really good job collaborating with other artists. He did well done. His work was well done, for sure.
And since it's from Germany, by the way.
Mm. Germany, huh?
Yeah,
Wow.
so we're known as the Movie Owls in Discord. So I'm part of that group, and we have Blood, who's our host, and he
Leslie.
hosts all the movies that we watch. And we have Martinez.
Okay,
Well,
that's fine. If you could just post it, I'll put it in my notes. I'll take a look at it later. So, fantastic. Do you share the link? I want to copy and paste it so I can save it for later. Yes, I can look at it later. You definitely have my acquiring mind. Would like to know.
and don't worry, you won't get timed out for putting the link in because I'm the other mod here. So
No, it's nothing illegal. We're fine.
no, you'll be okay.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, we got copyright strike for that karaoke thing.
We did?
Yeah.
I didn't think we would. I never get copyright strikes when I do karaoke on my streams.
Either that or somebody doesn't like me. So, and I
Well,
don't.
one of the two. Well, it doesn't matter. It's not the end of the world.
No, it's like I don't care. It's like I'm
It's
not.
just a copyright claim. They're
I'm
nothing to
not
worry
charging
about.
people's feelings. So I'm gonna charge mine now. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, where's my manners? I forgot to tell you, Kate. I hope you sent birthday wishes to Dave. Yesterday was his birthday.
Oh, probably my manners. Yes, I did.
Okay, good. I did it too. All right. Here we go. My biggest achievement music-wise was that John Peel played one of my records on the BBC on his last show. He was the first BBC radio DJ that played the Beatles on the radio. That's cool.
That is neat.
Which is crazy. Loop closing.
That is so cool. Get out. That's cool. Wow. I bet that was pretty magical. Congratulations on that achievement. That's magical. Yeah, people. I'm for people all the time. Well, as long as it's positive. I'm for positivity. That's positivity. So I'm for that. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Cool. Thank you for sharing. That's cool. That's really neat. That's nice. I really like learning this stuff. It's amazing what you can learn from people, and it's amazing to learn about music and how universal music is. And this is a great example of it right here today, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Or if you're having trouble putting the link in the actual chat, what you can do is Stints, DM it to me on Discord, and I'll copy and paste it into the chat.
Yeah, he can help you for sure. There's not an issue. No issue.
Nope, I can do that for you.
I want to know. The label side was one thing, but I also produced several German hip hop albums, a reggae album, and over 100 released drum and bass songs under the name Audio Habit. Oh, you posted it earlier? All right, James is on. That's cool though. 100
Wait, it's not here. I don't see it here. No, it's not in chat. I don't think it went through.
Or maybe it's on Discord. Is it on Discord?
I don't know. I don't think
That's
so.
okay. You know what? Let's just not stress about it. It's okay. No stress.
Oh, he's sending it to me now. Okay, here we go.
Okay. Can you put in the private chat for me, please, so I could just...
Yeah, no problem.
I could copy and paste it in my notes, please.
And I'll also put in the main chat as well in case anybody else wants to check it out. Okay. I got it. Stints.
Thank you. Thank you, Stints. I'm really looking forward to looking that stuff up. I really am. You know, I'm on nerd for that kind of stuff.
All right, so in the private chat, now I'll put it in the main chat for everybody else that wants to see it if they're interested. And there we go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. There we are. We got everything now.
Yes, guys, check that link out. I'm gonna copy and paste it in my notes because I like to look at the stuff later on. So my acquiring mind wants to know these things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I want to see that too.
Yeah, I do. You know, it's very interesting stuff in my opinion. I like looking at stuff like that. I don't know. I'm just a nerd for this stuff. You know, I'm also like a nerd for archival stuff as well. So, can't see the chat anymore.
Oh yeah, definitely Stints. Music is universal. Everybody loves it. James has heard and seen some of my stuff. Oh yes, Kate, your jaws can hit the floor when you hear the stuff. It's that good.
You know, I'm excited for it. You know, I'll be more than happy to listen to it and articulate and everything.
And you never know, she might do a review on her blog of it, or vlog, whatever.
I've gained his permission for us on that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I can't see the chat. That's okay. I'll look. James, you're in charge of the chat. You gotta keep it up.
What happened on your end? You can't see the chat anymore?
Yeah. I pressed the comments.
How did that happen?
Or if I know.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Our last album was number 3 in the album charts on Drum and Bass Arena, the biggest UK site for drum and bass. Ooh.
That is neat. I like that. That's cool.
I don't know if I asked you this lately, Stints, but are you still doing this stuff? Is it still going strong? Are you still doing the albums?
There it is. It's back. It's back.
Okay, good.
Music. Our last album was number 3. That's so cool. That is so cool.
But really to be on the BBC, that's a big thing. That's a big thing.
With the DJ that first played the Beatles.
Oh yeah, that's something right there, man.
You go. I just DJ now, and then for myself, I get you most certainly have a lot of skills on your resume. I'll give it that. Impressive on that. Very impressive. Wow. Very impressive. I have to check it out.
Yeah. I spent 20 years in the music scene and left with a debt over $20K. Wow.
That's quite impressive.
Mm-hmm. It just doesn't pay. Just like it was a very expensive hobby, I can imagine.
Yeah. No, I know music. My first story is that music can be tough.
Now, Stints, did you produce the albums yourself, or did someone else produce them?
But regardless, I bet you learned a lot regardless. So I think that's cool, in my opinion. I mean, the fact that people got to hear your music, people know who you are through the music. I think that's great.
Yeah. Takes a lot of time and effort to do all that kind of stuff. I couldn't do that.
A lot of dedication too. A lot of dedication, man. That's impressive stuff. I really appreciate you sharing with us all about it. I really am. I'm really appreciative. I think that's really, 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 really cool. It's really. I I just like learning about this stuff. It's like I'm just a music journalist. I'm not, like in there, but I know enough. But not as much as you know, so this is good stuff. But yeah.
Wow.
Oh, snap, James. Wednesday
What?
we got to talk about Crossbone Scully. She just dropped a new song,
Oh,
and we love Crossbone Scully.
oh, I love that band. Yeah.
Yeah, they're back with a new song. We're gonna discuss that, and what I'm gonna do is send you the songs for the Newsboys. I would like you to listen to it when you have time
Uh-huh.
before Wednesday. One of the hip hop albums and one of the reggae albums are on my YouTube channels. There's a highlight video. I'm gonna check that out later this weekend. It'll give me something to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what I also need to be doing is go on Richard's YouTube channel and figure out what song to start writing about. That's good. I think I know which one I'm gonna start with. I said I think. Not entirely sure yet.
And you have Coop tonight, don't you?
Yep. He's on tonight and he's gone until Monday, and that's okay. It's okay. I'll just keep busy more than anything else, which I always do. I'll be fine.
You'll be good.
Yeah, I know. It's just a lonely, quiet world.
Aw.
It is. It's when Richard left, the world got quiet. So my world did. It hasn't been this quiet for a while, to be perfectly honest with you.
Well, he's still with us.
I know.
He always will be.
I know.
No matter what.
Yeah, I know. It still stings. In polite terms.
So since we do this every Wednesday and Friday, this stream, if you want to come join, talk about music and learn about what we're into and what we're up to.
Yeah, and since just know you're more than welcome to drop on by anytime. Anytime.
Yeah.
You're more than welcome to drop on by. I'll check out your channel. I'm very curious. I'll take a look at it. But yeah, feel free to drop on by. We're just a positive upbeat group of people who love music and people and positivity. So yeah, you're more welcome to drop on by and hang. Oh, you subscribed. Thank you. Thank you. I'll subscribe to you too as well after the show today.
And I understand. So I thought I had subbed to you a long time ago. I guess I hadn't, so I just subbed today too.
You're welcome, Stins.
Took a while.
4 people here. I mean, we're always 4 people. There's never going to be. We don't want any drama. We don't want all that mumbo jumbo. We just.
The highest we get here is like 7 people if we're lucky.
But that's okay.
Yeah. We get by pretty well with this.
I mean, I don't count the numbers, but I am blessed with the subscribers.
No.
But I'm just blessed that people show up and talk.
Of course, I like you, Stins. I just thought I had subbed to you a long time ago.
He's lying. Because he won't share the records with me. That's fine.
No.
You can pick the highest person seat, as far as I'm concerned. You're more welcome to have that coming here. You're more musically experienced than we are. So yeah, that qualifies for the highest seat. In my book. But you have to share that seat with Alice Cooper too. So good luck on that one. He shares that one too. But yeah, you're more than welcome. More than welcome to drop on by.
Oh yeah, you are.
We're people. We love people. So
the more the merrier that come in here.
Meant from the same. I got you. I was just kidding. I got you.
Yeah, since I thought I subbed you a long time ago. I guess I hadn't.
Yeah, man, you must have been having some hard feelings with him or something. James.
I just never got around to doing it, I guess. But today I did it.
Yeah, that's true. Wow.
Stins, are most all of your videos in English? Because he speaks German, so I don't know if there's any German stuff in there.
Oh, sure. There's a way we can.
Unless the closed captioning works.
Okay, I just subscribed to your channel. Thank you for your subscribe. Ooh, you have some good cute little videos up here. Ooh, I'm gonna have to check that out. Ooh. Of course, but of course not during Alice's show. No, no, no,
No.
no, no,
Oh, Alice is a must.
no. He's a must. He has my undivided attention. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Twister. So I'm just trying to figure out when we're gonna go. We don't want to go today or this weekend. Maybe like next week or something like that. We'll go see it.
Well, I gotta go. I want to go to the theater because I want to go see Deadpool and Wolverine.
I'm gonna pass on that. I do like Deadpool's sarcasticness. Wolverine, I cried like a baby, and Logan, and so I don't know if I'm ready for that.
I heard it's pretty good.
I'll pass. I'm just there for Twisters now. Just quietly wait for Halloween. Which, by the way, they announced 2025. Michael Myers is back. So, let the theories begin. Those that don't know, I'm a huge fan of the Halloween franchise. James knows this.
Yeah.
And yeah, so yeah, Michael Myers is back. Whee!
And I bet Jamie Lee Curtis will be back.
I don't know. No, nothing. But I know the next Scream movie will be released too, and I can't wait for that one. I know Saw 11 will be released next year. I also know Black Phone 2 will be released next year.
Boy, these Saw films, they're really milking them.
Huh?
They're really milking these Saw films. So
yeah, well, the last one was really good.
I haven't seen it yet.
Let's see, Smile 2 will be out this October. I'm going to see if I can catch that on Halloween week. So.
Going October 31st.
No, it'll be crowded. And then, but yeah, I'm looking forward. I mean, if you really think about it, we're halfway done with the year. So. That's true. All right, guys, we're going to sign off. I need to get going. I got things to do.
All right.
I got to work out. I'm going to work out early, too. So, James.
I got to do my outro.
Do it.
And in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make. Yeehaw!
So, guys, listen, stay safe, stay blessed, keep punching. Or anyone think Debbie's going to do another movie? Debbie?
Don't ask. Don't ask. I know where he's going with that. Don't ask. Trust me.
Yeah, Stints. I'll subscribe to your channel. I'll check out your channel. I'll take a look at your Discogs. And next time I see you on here, we'll talk about it a little bit more. I'm very curious. My inquiring mind likes to know these things.
Yeah.
This kind of stuff. I really am. You know, it's just a music person in me. I love knowing that. You're going to take care of yourself. Thank you for joining, my friend. But yeah, I don't know what else I was saying. But yeah. Anyway, I'm out. I got things to do.
All right, Jorgen, I'll see you on Sunday because I'm going to go onto Discord soon with Stints and Martinez and talk with them.
All right, guys. I'll catch you all later. You guys be good. Stay safe. Stay blessed. We love you all.
Keep punching out there.
Yeah, keep punching with everything you got. I'm doing that. A whole bunch of other people are too. So, you guys take care.